I'm Barry Lewis with this edition of Record Newswatch. A Sullivan County man has been charged with trying to hire a hitman to break his next-door neighbor's legs. Police say Michael Walczak, who lives on Strout Road in Mongat Valley, paid an undercover officer $1,000 to assault his neighbor, who he's had an ongoing property dispute with. Sullivan County Sheriff Mike Schiff says, quote, the defendant believed he was hiring a rogue police officer with the explicit instructions to break the other man's kneecap. The 53-year-old Walczak, who lives part-time in the state of Florida, was charged with criminal solicitation and conspiracy, both misdemeanors. Walczak was arraigned and taken to Sullivan County Jail on $15,000 bail. The judge has issued an order of protection for the victim. Their stories all begin with gut-wrenching horror that their newborn babies are unable to breathe. But the endings are happy ones, thanks to the doctors and nurses working at St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital's Elaine Kaplan Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. On Sunday, dozens of families with their healthy children returned with the staff at the Chadwick Lake Park Pavilion for the annual birthday bash. It's estimated that more than 3,000 children have spent their first and most critical days at the NICU. Move over Noam Chomsky. There are some other giants coming to Ulster County. The folks behind the 13-foot garden gnome at Kelder's Farm in Cohonson want to make Rondout Valley the Valley of the Giants. The 14 proposed roadside attractions would be connected to local traditions and aim to draw visitors to local farms, businesses, village, and hamlets.
So he's the only one like him in the valley. He's the only giant in the valley, and he needs friends. And that's one of the reasons why we want to create the Valley of the Giants, so that Chomsky can have friends.
The hope is that these 12 to 15-foot statues will entice the nearly 400,000 folks visiting the Shawangunk Ridge Parks each year and to come into the Rondout Valley and spend money, says project manager Lisa Kellogg. Now, not everyone is crazy about the gnomes. Beth Wilson, an art history teacher at SUNY New Paltz, says art should draw people to the region based on its merit rather than its size. Mr. Chomsky probably will be joined by two siblings in the near future, a cement miner in Rosendale and a yet-to-be-determined statue in Ellenville. Empire Resorts, owners of the Monticello Raceway and Casino, were in the black for the first 6 months this year after posting years of multi-million losses. The company, which operates a Racino and harness horse racing track, reported a net profit of $92,000 on operations, and its gaming revenue at the Racino increased by more than $430,000 as compared to the first 6 months of 2010. The company contributed the gain to marketing to a more high-valued gaming customer. Empire is attempting to develop a casino and resort with Partner Entertainment Properties Trust on roughly 1,500 acres at the Concord in Kiamisha Lake. Lots of folks in Ellenville were blue Saturday, not from the weather, but from the berries. The annual Blueberry Festival attracted a large turnout of folks who listened to fine music, viewed area vendors, and got to taste the fruits of the region. Unfortunately, the forecast for today can turn anyone blue. There is a flood watch in effect Monday for parts of Ulster County, as heavy rains could add another 1 to 3 inches. The rest of the region could also experience heavy rainfall and a chance of a thunderstorm into the evening, highs in the low 70s. As chance of rain, it stays in the forecast for Tuesday until the drive home, highs near 77. The sun should return to us on Wednesday. Keep clicking back here at Record Online to stay on top of breaking news and stay informed by picking up the latest edition of the Times Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Barry Lewis.